Who is your MVP, by the way? We'll just quickly do this. Maybe we'll wrap.
Who's the Hart?
Your MVP?
The Hart?
Yeah,
Hart Trophy. I just want to pull up some stats first.
That's where I'm going to.
We're going
to
the stat machine here.
I haven't really Ovi.
Yeah, that's mine actually. It's Ovi.
Yeah, I already had Ovi as my default. I just wanted to look at the standings and the stats. But yeah, Washington tied for first overall at the moment, and Ovi getting it done statistically here. And what has he got? 50 points. He's just behind Draisaitl with 52 and McDavid with 53. You put it all together, I think Ovechkin's got to be the favorite there.
Can I tell you someone I would throw a vote at, though? I would throw a vote at Johnny. I really would. A third place vote at Johnny. Not a second place. Yep. He has been fantastic this year.
Doesn't have the same
Timothy.
JT Miller. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, I guess we need to see the Canucks move up the standings a little.
Yeah, that's my one issue with that.
Yeah,
because we're talking about guys who have same amount of points at this point. Yes, but Gaudreau's got a better points per game, but like we've learned from watching the Canucks that who drives the bus offensively for that team right now.
Yeah, Johnny's driving the bus though for the Flames too, and I think he's playing a really good overall game. I think that line with him and Lindholm and Tkachuk, it is clicking, it is driving play. I think he needs to have some consideration, but
you got to remember with Ovechkin, the guy is 36.
Oh,
and still performing at an extremely high level as a forward.
Yeah.
And that is something. And it doesn't look like he's running out of gas here too. It looks like he's got a few years worth of this still in the tank. So God bless the guy.
That's the one thing with Anna. Go ahead.
Another
Sean.
quiet. I was going to say another quiet option would be Steven Stamkos.
Yep. An even quieter one would be Jonathan Huberdeau.
Man, that guy is so good.
Yeah.
Like they were playing without Barkov for a long time too. Like that.
Yep.
Adam Fox is quietly almost in the top 10 in points too. Yeah, he's got Panarin right there. That's the one thing I always look at too. If I'm going to look at just strictly points and all that, I want to do some little more, but like gut feel right now, it's Ovechkin. But one of the things I also look at is where are your teammates in this? So you got McDavid, you got Draisaitl. Unless you've got like a couple teammates who are like far and away, running away with the points. They've got 53 and 52 respectively. Ovi's at 50. Like it's excuse me. Like I just look at that and I think it's got to right now. It's got to be Ovi.
Yeah, I think I'm just looking at the points scoring summary here. Ovechkin third, and then the next Washington Capital on the list, if I'm reading this right, is Kuznetsov at 20, and he's 20th, and he's got 33 points. So, yeah, see with McDavid and Draisaitl and how much they play together, they kind of fuel each other's success. But Ovi, I mean, and the captain of that team, really throwing it on his back this year.
Absolutely, and I think
very strong argument for Hart Trophy based on that.
I also think it's for all the things that we keep talking about with analytics and age and when you give a contract to who at when, there you still have these athletes that prove you all wrong, and Ovi's one of them. He's 36 and he's passing the test of time.
He's more determined than he's ever been.
Yeah.
Chasing that second Stanley Cup, maybe even chasing Gretzky's record here. Like those things are and you get older and more stubborn, and he's digging in, and we're seeing that, and the rest of the team's following with them, and they're tied for first overall. It's great to see.
And that's why he's a generational player. We keep hearing that tag being put on a lot of these prospects coming up, a lot of these players coming up, but we've had 3 generational players in this league since 2000. And that is Connor McDavid, Sidney Crosby, and Alex Ovechkin.
Yep.
Yeah, they're in a class on their own. Those 3.
Yeah, so you can say I still think there's a lot of I think there's still a lot of merit to that, but to the aging graphs and all that, and I think you have to weight them heavily. But there's our players you just throw it out the window with. Novi's one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Total point. Okay, the points per 60. Can you guess who is leading the league in points per 60 out of players who have played more than 300 minutes?
I'm gonna say it's probably either Huberdeau or Stamkos, just off the top of my head. You asked me to guess, so that's what I'm doing.
No.
Points per 60.
Not a name that you would think. He's had a great year.
I'm not sure I'm looking at
Nazem Kadri.
Nazem Kadri. 5.07 points per 60. The next best player is Connor McDavid at 4.28.
There you go.
Quite the
gap. That guy's going to get paid next year for sure.
Is this? Yeah, this is a contract year for him. Yeah,
it's a contract year for Kadri. He's going to get paid. Yeah.